Y'all know what it is. Yeah. The Shiz-Nit talent going live on YouTube. Who else out the gutter survive like we do? It is what it is, and it's all it's gonna be. So go and bring your talent and send it to Miss C. Blue Rag, the CeeLo Beast, the guy heat. We live every night, tune in and take a seat. All we doing is looking for talent. If that's a challenge, sing, rap, bring that. It's all about a balance. Comedians gotta be funny. Had me laughing and gasping and holding my tummy. At last we can pass him and get to the money. Nobody wanna be broke though, looking bummy. Cause in the rope finna go viral. Let me make sure I tune in wherever I go. Thanks to the internet you can hear in Chicago. Overseas, all the G's, they can feel me. That's right, y'all. The Shiz-Nit talent on YouTube. Hosted by Blue Rag, Miss C-Note, and SOY. Bring your talent, y'all. Music review Mondays. Talent turn up Tuesdays. Greatness on display Wednesdays. Push the line of respect on Thursday. Singers, rappers, comedians, anything you do. Don't forget, Instagram and Facebook too. DJ Slim, y'all. Signing out. The Shiz-Nit talent.
Welcome. How are you doing? It is a plum pleasing pleasure having you here tonight, Mr. Bernie MUNOZ. How are you doing, sir? Welcome to the Shiz-Nit Talent TV. It is an honor and a pleasure to have you here tonight. Hey, we was in the back room. You met Miss C-Note. You met SeeLo Beach. Let's get right on into it, man. What a wonderful talent you are. Hey, is it possible that you can let the people know exactly who you are and what it is you do?
Sure. I'd love to do that. First of all, I'd like to say hello and thank goodness for all of us being alive. And um, I'd like to start off by saying that, I'm a great nephew of a great Mexican composer who composed a lot of Mexican great songs that we still play nowadays. And he passed at 53, so this is a long time ago. I don't know if you guys ever heard La Bamba, Cielito Lindo. A lot of greats like Yan el Rancho Grande, Mexican greats that we still play nowadays, and that was my great uncle, Lorenzo Barcelata, and maybe I got some of his genes because, I love to make songs, I love to write songs, I like to have great lyrics and good messages, for everyone out there. Started to work with Set Moses Records, and we're recording. I got my first track, "Don't Eat Nobody," with the beat of Carlos Santana, a great musician which I admire quite a bit, one of my idols. And here we are. I thank you for having me in your show.
Absolutely. We're gonna start off the question and go ahead. Any one of you guys would be fine to start it off.
Okay, how did you develop your unique style of blending rap with its cumbia?
Yes. Well, actually, I was born in Veracruz, Tlaxcoya, Veracruz, to be exact, and that's where my family is from. And over there, everybody carries a rhythm in themselves, so to speak. And I guess that's where I get it from, And my writings, I think, it comes from my great uncle Lorenzo Barcelata, which was born in Tlaxcoya, Veracruz, as well.
So you were native of Los Angeles, right?
Yes, exactly. We were brought over here, a long time ago. We left Veracruz when I was 6 months. Then we lived in Mexico City till I was 6 years old. Then we, started the journey over here to the north, where I winded up in Los Angeles, right by Dodger Stadium, actually. I was brought up right there. I used to go to Dodger Stadium every day that I could, basically, when I get off of school, and had the chance to shake a lot of great baseball players like Roberto Clemente, Willie Mays, Willie Stargell.
Wow.
Um, all these great stars. I used to stand right in front of the bus when they arrived. They'll get off, and I shake all their hands, and it was fun those days. It was fun those
Amazing.
days. Yes. And 4 years ago, I moved over here to Phoenix, and I happened to have met Seth Moses, and I've been wanting to think to chase my dream from the youth, because when I was young, I used to write songs, and I always wanted to be in the entertainment world, and someday air out my songs, but I started raising a family and everything, and now my children are all grown and everything, and I still have the strength and
Passion.
the desire to chase my
Mhm.
dream. I'm saying, well, why not? It's never too late, like everybody knows. Yeah, so.
How did you
So
hook up with Seth Moses Records, and how was your experience working with them?
Um, it was coincidental. I was just driving to the street, and I've been looking for a studio to expose my lyrics, and I happened to pass by his studio, stopped by, and basically the rest is history. I mean, I had a great experience working with him, and I'm looking forward to working with him for quite some time. We're working on our third song. We did "No One to Don't Need Nobody," which is the track of "No One to Depend On" by Santana, and now I'm starting with my own kind of. Music, so to speak. I got 1979. I wrote that as a past experience, back in 2008. It's called 1979. And then we're also working on another gluey song that's called Muévelo y Dámelo that you'll probably be hearing pretty soon. Yeah.
Okay.
Can you tell us about your single "Don't Need Nobody"?
Sure can. Yeah. I put it on YouTube. All the listeners out there can hear it. And SOY is my artistic name, and Don't Need Nobody is the name of the song. And you look it up on YouTube, you look it up on Messenger or Instagram, and you'll find it. And hopefully you'll like it, and give me a nice comment.
Oh yeah, they will, because you're very talented. You got talent, man. You the shiznit. I just gotta say it.
Thank you there.
Yeah,
Thank
you
you
got
there. I
talent, man.
appreciate it.
I love it. We're gonna play your video tonight, so they're a good opportunity to see it. We still have a
Sounds
few more
great.
questions for you. So
Sure.
I noticed you was in the studio. Is that like a dance studio as well, besides the recording studio?
Well, we do some dancing when we making videos and stuff, but no, it's basically a recording studio. Yeah, yeah, for music. Uh, Seth Moses, which is Moses, he knows how to play instruments. He also, teaches, certain individuals that like to learn that take his classes and stuff. But it's mainly a recording studio, yeah, for music.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, I like to say a shout out to all my people out there in Los Angeles, my family, Evan, my girls, Ashley, Bianca, Brianna, and my new grandson boy just arrived this at the end of last year. The name is Anakin Ray, and lots of love to them. All my friends out there in LA, I love you all, and I can't wait to go back over there and pay you all a visit. And I
Nice.
hope and I
Wow.
hope that and I hope the New Year's kicking in for all of us.
Yeah, positivity and
Mhm.
prosperity. Absolutely.
Yes, and love,
Absolutely.
a lot of respect. Yes.
So how did you
Mhm.
Mhm.
come out? How did you come out with the song "Soy King Soy"? What's the outcome of that? Born, to make that song.
Well, I wrote this song, believe it or not, in the late '90s. I've been writing reggaeton music, kind of, so to speak. It wasn't intended to go in this beat, but I had a different beat going. But one day I dreamt about Carlos Santana. I don't know why, that I was on stage with him, and that's how the idea came up, that I incorporated into his music. And why not? He's a great musician. Like, for me, he's probably one of the best musicians ever. He's one of my idols, and I look after him, and I love his music. And I said, well, why not? I mean, you never know. Dreams do come true. Hmm.
Most definitely, yes, they do.
And
Wow.
I want to I want to give good messages in my lyrics. That's why I say, I think this is a good message. I've been getting a lot of feedback, a lot of comments, and YouTube telling me what a great message. I am who I am. No one can tell me different. What a great message. What a great message. I was feeling down, and it helped me. Come jump right back up, and that
Hmm.
those type of gestures, really really motivate you, and they really feed you to just keep going, and it's a good feeling when people like your stuff. Hmm.
Hmm. No, absolutely. Can you talk about any
Oh
lessons
yeah.
you've learned throughout your music career as an artist?
Um, well, I'm hoping to learn the best lesson, possible, which is to make it in this business. To be likable. I mean, maybe not so much the money that will come with it, or the other good things, but just to uh, make people feel better, make people feel like dancing. I want my songs to be the dancing kind of group. Um, so I just want to make people feel good, and at the same time revive my great uncle, which I think his songs are great. I mean, they play them all the time in Mexico and even around the world. I don't know if you heard Cielito Lindo. I wrote the version of Cielito Lindo in English because one of my ideas is to sing typical Mexican rhythms in English. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Music in English, like Celito Lindo has. Um, um, you've heard it like in the stadiums and stuff like that. They played it for Mexico's Independence Day here, all around the country in the United States. Ay, 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 ay.
Yeah, yeah,
Canta y no llores. Remember
yeah,
that song?
yeah.
Okay,
Hmm.
so
Hmm.
so I wrote the song in English, and hopefully someday I'll record it, and people like it. It kind of goes like this, from the morning to nighttime, cielito lindo, I'm always happy. Keep my head up and keep on smiling. That's what my mother taught me. Ay, 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 ay. Laugh now and cry later. Because
That's right.
if you don't laugh tonight, tomorrow you'll be a hater. My best face for hard times, cielito lindo, that's what I do. Because if I don't, cielito lindo, I'll be so blue. Ay, 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 ay,
Ah,
laugh now and cry later.
That's dope.
Because if
No,
you don't laugh today, tomorrow you'll be a
you'll
hater.
be
It goes
a
like that.
I
hater.
love it. I absolutely love it.
I like
Yeah,
It's a
me
famous
too.
song, and gosh, I just got that idea of translating ranchera music into English, and crazy things like
Great.
that. And yeah,
That's greatness on display
that.
right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah.
You heard it first right here on the Shiznit Talent TV. Hey, that greatness came out just then, sir.
thank
I
you,
love
thank
it. I
you,
love it. I
guys.
love it.
All
We are the
right, hope you
Shiznit.
all like it when it comes out on the
Oh
air,
yeah.
and lots of love for everybody out there. I mean, I love LA. LA's the place. Like
Mhm.
I said, I grew up in the ghetto over there, and I learned a lot of things in the ghetto. I happened to stay out of trouble, and I happened to manage to go to school actually, and graduated from East LA College there. and it's a great city. I miss it, and I always want to go back. Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. Hey man, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
All right. We usually ask every talent that comes through here, artist, entertainer, anybody. What is your top five most legendary artist list right now in your heart and mind? Any genre of music, and tell us a little bit
Well,
of why you chose these artists.
that's a tough question. I mean, there's just so many, man. I mean,
I
I
know.
got I got stories to tell. I mean, I'm an old cat, so I go back a long, long way. Obviously, I was around when Santana came out with Oye Como Va, and broke the
Hmm.
barrier of the sounds of the languages in the country, because it was the first song that was sang in Spanish and all the English channels, and it was hitting big. And I
Mm,
remember like it was yesterday. This was like in 1970, I believe, and it was great. So he's got to be my number one. And of course, I
hmm.
party with Lee Oscar from War one night. Back in East
Wow.
LA College, when they did the Cinco de Mayo, they would do their show there. All every Cinco de Mayo, they would do a show there at East LA College, and I used to have a 1957 Jaguar Mark 9 saloon type that I gave myself for my 21st birthday, and it was such a badass ride that it was like a gigantic piece of magnet, that attracted everybody. And sure enough, it attracted them when they finished the show, because they have a lot of lowriders there too. And
Hmm.
we
Hmm.
just we just got together and party there for a long, long time. It was fun. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
And of course, those Lobos, they used to play there at the lounge every day, and I would go over there and hear them out, because I mean I was going to school there, and those Lobos, they play La Bamba, but they don't know that my uncle co-wrote that song. Yeah, back in the 1941, I believe.
He wrote the
Hmm.
song.
That was
Yeah.
a popular song.
Wow.
That
Oh,
was
it's like the second.
yeah, that was a very popular song. I do remember that when they did the movie called La Bamba, somebody
Exactly.
I
Yes.
think I think somebody rewrote it, but
Well,
yes,
it was Richie Valens rewrote it in 1957,
Hmm.
and
yeah.
then my uncle wrote it in the 40s, early 40s, I believe 41 or something like that. Then Richie Valens wrote it in 1957, and then Los Lobos wrote it for the movie in the
Yeah,
80s, I guess 1987, 1988, somewhere around there.
that
Hmm.
was
Wow.
very popular. So,
Yeah,
what's
Mm.
the
and
name
I
of
got excuse me,
Oh no,
I
that's fine.
apologize. And I just got a vision that one day, I will hopefully make it with my recording crew to Tlaxcala, Veracruz, to the house of my cousins, his great children or whatever, and right in front of their house is like a little park, and in the middle they have a statue of my uncle there, and I want to go there and do a video. And as a matter of fact, I wrote my own version of La Bamba. I wrote my own version of La Bamba, and most of my songs are English and Spanish. So I kind of mix it there, because I consider myself a Mexican American now, as I tell in my song, and obviously, I mean. It's just not for Mexicans Americans. It's just for everybody out there that like I said, like what Carlos Santana did in the late '60s and early '70s. Broke the barrier of the languages with his music. Hmm.
Wow, you
Is
got
your
two
version?
more. Okay,
Oh,
go
he's
ahead.
I'm sorry I cut you off.
No, no,
He asked you a question and I didn't let you finish. I apologize. So go ahead,
no,
Blue Rag. I
no need to
apologize, you
apology.
guys.
Don't need to
No, no,
apology.
no. You got two more artists. You said Santana War and Los Nobles, right?
Los Lobos, yeah, are there, and in the contemporary music now, obviously, When Daddy Yankee came out, man, he reminded me a lot of his song. His music reminds me a lot of my music that I've been writing before he even came out. And Pitbull is another one. Drake is one of my up on my list. And now it's Bad Bunny is hitting with everything he touches. So
Everybody talking about Bad Bunny. That's great. That's great.
man,
What a mighty
he's
list.
hitting
That's a
right now.
powerful
He's
list.
hitting right now.
Yeah, that's a powerful list you got there of
Yeah,
legends.
thank you, man.
You think, yeah, and I know it's many more. We just asked that because we like the people to scratch their head and think about, some of the great legends that's on their mind right at the time.
Right. Well, to be honest with you, I really enjoy the music of the past because I think it's got a lot of energy into it. You know what I mean? And I'm a
Mm-hmm.
dancing kind of guy, so a lot of the music, a lot of the rap nowadays, it doesn't have the drive, to get you off your chair and down to the floor. You know what I mean? It's a little
Mm-hmm.
bit different. So, but yeah, I gotta say, I like the old kind of beat. But if I can mix it up, that would be an awesome thing.
Mm, mm, mm.
So you're
Wow, that would
working on
be.
an album?
Yes, I'm thinking about an album. I got all the songs basically wrote already. We just got to arrange the music for them, because um, um, I don't consider myself a singer. Actually, I consider myself a writer. I make the songs, I write the songs, and I got them all written down. I just gotta arrange the music for them. But yes, I would eventually come up with an album. Yeah.
Is your
Mm.
version of La Bamba going to be on it?
Yes. La Bamba, which in parentheses is el que la sepa bailar, which goes like this: el que la sepa bailar, el que la sepa menear, ese que va a castigar a las damitas que tanto les va a gustar, van a querer zarandear, van a querer madrugar, no se la van a acabar. El negro las va a zarandear. Ay, para bailar la bamba.
Yeah,
Ay,
yeah.
para mañana. It's in Spanish, but it's the way that I visualize my song. Like I said, we have to put some music into it. Yeah, and then I have another song called "Talk to Me," which I got inspired by listening to the song of Marvin Gaye. What's going on? I have that beat right. I have that song that one day I was listening to that song and I came up with my own song. It's called "Talk to Me." I don't know if you want to hear a little bit about it. Like I said, I'm not a singer. I just write the lyrics, but it goes something like this. It goes, "Talk to me so I can see and feel me in, so I can redeem myself to you, myself to you, myself to you. Oh, won't you please let me in so you can see my heart belongs only to you, only to you, only to you. Oh, won't you please let me live my life with you so we can be happily. Just me and you, just me and you, just me and you. That's right, nena. Habla conmigo para aprender de conquistar. Te quiero mucho y no te quiero perder. Para mí eres la más bella mujer. So talk to me. So that's another song that I wrote that I want to put on my album. And like I said, I got inspired by listening to. One time I was listening to the song by Marvin Gaye, which is one of the greats, and that song. I got another song called "The Dream Shadow," which is "Hop on or Move Out the Way." Hop on or move out the way. I got that song, and like I said, I start rapping in Spanish in most of my songs, but I do have some songs that are all in English, and I do have some songs that are all in Spanish.
Mm-hmm. So it's gonna be a collaboration, your album. Like side A
Yes.
be Spanish and then side B be English, or it's gonna be versatile more.
I would say mix.
Okay, mix.
Like like talk to me. I have the verses in English, and then I do my rapping in Spanish, and then I come
Hmm.
back to English.
Okay, I got you. I see
Yeah.
what you're saying.
Are you gonna have
That
any
crap.
features on your
Go
album?
ahead.
Excuse me.
Are you gonna have any features on your album?
Any come again?
Features, features.
Like
Oh,
featuring another?
features.
Yes.
Features.
Yeah.
Um, I, 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 I want to. Yes, I'm not like I'm not all that experienced in this world here. So I just want to give my heart and soul into the project, and just pray to the Lord that people like it and just humble down.
Wow, that's good. I was gonna ask you, how has your faith in God played a role in your career and personal life?
Oh wow, what a great question. I'm a strong believer in the Lord, and I believe that I'm a chosen individual in His sight, and I mean, I think it has played a big part because if it wasn't for the drive that I have towards writing my book, in which I want to write my life story, I probably wouldn't be doing this right now.
Mm,
Yeah, no, plays a big part in my life overall. Yeah, and I want to send a message to everybody out there that's listening, and to you guys especially. That the grace of the Lord and the peace of Christ be in your lives, because it's the best high there is.
absolutely, absolutely. Same. We reciprocate that same love right back to you. We keep God
Thank
first
you,
over
thank
here.
you,
That's why we ask those
thank you, Blue
questions.
Rag.
Yeah,
Thank you for having me in your
absolutely,
show.
absolutely.
Thank you for having me in your
Well,
show.
much
Oh
love.
yeah, you more, it's more than a
I'm
pleasure,
having an
man.
awesome time talking to you guys.
Oh yeah,
Do
we're
you?
gonna play your video, and then we're gonna ask you a few more questions. We're not ready. We're not finished with you yet. We're not
Oh,
ready for you
sounds
to go.
great, man. What an honor for me. What an honor for me.
Oh yeah,
Thank you very
absolutely,
much.
absolutely,
All right, way to
absolutely.
go. Lots of love and
So we're gonna
respect
get
for
your
you guys.
video up in here in a little bit, and then we're gonna come back and talk to you, and we're gonna ask you
I,
questions about the
I
video.
love you all in LA. I love you all in LA and all around the country. Lots of love.
That's right.
Salpica, que caiga. Fíjate que la que dice, I am who I am, soy quien soy, don't need nobody to depend on, no necesito a nadie. Raya. Don't need nobody that I shall depend on. Don't need nobody that I shall depend on. That's right, that's right. Don't need nobody. I am who I am and I hide from none. You look for me and find me because I hide from none. Since I'm with one, and I ain't the one. I am two, Mexican American, one hit you. Not so handsome, not more graceful. Ladies love me so. Flora, Vicky, and sexy Dora, they're always by my side. And when we engage, oh what a lovely high. It'll make a no man cry. I am who I am, I hide from none. If you look for me, you'll find me because I hide from none. Not so handsome, short strong like Samson. I got Delilah by my feet, and she can clip my hair, but she cannot clip my wings. That's why I fly as high as the sky, as far as I want. Just don't confuse me with one, because I ain't the one. I am two Mexican American, one to hit you. Two Mexican American, one to hit you. That's right, baby, yo soy quien soy. Y no le pido chichi a nadie. El que me busque no me pierdas porque no quiere. Yo no me escondo de nadie. Check it out, baby. Derecho, respetuoso y caballero. Con las damitas que tanto quiero. Está clarita, está martita, está blanquita. Qué bonita esa damita. Yo soy que soy, no le pido chicha a nadie. Que me busque no me encuentre porque no quiere. Yo no me escondo de nadie. Puertorriqueño, cubano, mexicano. Yo sé cómo su amor me gano. Allá en la pista, donde está caliente, donde está clarita, donde está martita, donde está blanquita. Qué bonita esa damita. Yo sé quién soy, no le pido chicha a nadie. Que me busque no me encuentre porque no quiere. Yo no me escondo de nadie. Check it out, como el pan pan y el vino vino. Ningún galán me quitará el sueño de estar contigo. El flex la musculatura, pero no será suficiente para mi quebradura, baby, baby. Mexican, don't need nobody. I am who I am, hide from none. You look for me to find me because I hide from none. So don't confuse me with one, because I ain't the one. I am two Mexican American, one to hit you. Two Mexican American, one to hit you. Soy, no necesito nadie. Que me busque y no me encuentre porque no quiere. Yo no me escondo de nadie. Check it out. Derecho, respetuoso y caballero, con las damitas que tanto quieren. Está clarita, está marita, está blanquita. Qué bonita esa damita. Yo soy que soy, don't need nobody. Soy que soy, I am who I am, don't need nobody. Two Mexican American, one hit you. Two Mexican American, one hit you. And guess why I say, don't need nobody that I should depend on. Here it is, baby, come on. Don't need nobody that I should depend on. Don't need nobody. Don't need nobody that I should depend on. Don't need nobody. You better believe it. It said, don't need nobody. I am who I am and I hide from none. If you look for me, you'll find me because I hide from none. Just don't confuse me with one because I ain't the one. I'm two Mexican American, one to hit you. Two Mexican American, one to hit you. Close. So can so it. Don't need nobody. So I am who I am. Two Mexican American, one to hit you. So, no necesito nadie.
Wow, that was nice, man.
Thank
That
you
was
very much.
different, very different.
Thank you.
I see you.
Thank you.
You are you a zoot suit? Is that zoot suit style?
Yeah. I'm kind of like a suit style kind of guy, but I mean, I like to dress different ways. Obviously, you know, sometimes I dress as a cowboy. That was the long version, by the way. You know, we have the radio fit version, which is about a minute and 15 seconds less and shorter than the long version here on the video, and that's the one they're playing all around the country right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, beautiful, beautiful. I see
yeah.
on your channel
I
you
don't know if
do
you guys
very
have
well with that
that.
video.
I don't know if you guys have the cut. You know, the radio version. It's nice.
Mm.
It's a little bit different, you know, because the hook is a little bit different. But yeah, it's a little shorter version. It's doing pretty good, you know, all around the country. They're playing it in El Paso and all around Texas, up in the Northeast. Even there in California, they're playing the song. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're gonna continue to play it on our show here too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, give
Thank
you
you
some
so much.
love.
I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
absolutely, absolutely.
I appreciate you. Yes.
Oh yeah, from time to
And
time we'll
and
definitely put it in because I like it. It's
most
cool.
humble,
It's
most
different, you
humble,
know.
man. Lo-
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Lots of respect, lots of love for you guys, and lots of love for all the people out there listening and watching the video. Um, I just want to thank all of you guys from the bottom of my heart. I love you, and I'm a people's a person. You know, I have no enemies, and I don't carry any hatred or remorse in my body. And you know, I just try to be a straight shooter. Yeah.
That's right. Greatness on display, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, y'all have any more questions? I do. I just want to make sure they get their questions out. You have any more questions? So, have you ever did
Yes,
a
I have
song to
questions.
okay? Have you ever did a song to a hip hop beat?
Um, yeah, I feel that most of my songs are versatile to be sang and different 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 tunes, like uh,
Type beats,
hip
yeah.
hop. Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
I think I'm gonna make a few songs for the hip hop. Yeah.
For the album. That's great. Okay, go ahead, Miss C. No, sorry about that.
What particular songs on your album that you're excited for people to hear? Like, what are the top
Uh,
songs that
uh,
you're?
uh, Not in my video, right? Because obviously, what I'm trying to tell everybody or trying to inspire everybody to feel like they don't need anyone to do, whatever it is they set their minds out to do,
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I
Do
see
you
what you're
have the
saying.
title of your album?
I'm working on the title, yeah, because there's so many great titles that I would like to use, but when the time comes and I have all the songs, I will see which song is the most appropriate for to have the title of the album. Yeah.
So you're still making the songs, or how many songs do you think you're gonna eventually have on your album?
At the very minimum, 10, if not 12.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's cool.
No,
Yeah.
that's a nice length.
I'm
12.
gonna see if the Don't Need Nobody, which is my single, does well, and then I'm gonna do either 1979 or Muévelo and Dámelo. Muévelo and Dámelo, I think it sounds really really good, and it might be my next one. It's between that one and 1979. I did 1979 in 2008 after I had gotten booked by the police, LA Police Department. And it was kind of like a bad experience. I guess they dropped the charges after at the end, but I was a little angry because I spent some time at the station and in jail, and it was just a couple of days, but nevertheless. I got out of there a little mad, and I turned my bad energy into good energy, and I made 1979, which I think is going to be a hit, and a lot of people that I sing it to, they like it, and
Wow,
that's
beautiful.
why I think it might be a hit.
Well, yeah.
I've already recorded this song. I'm gonna put it on YouTube. I'm gonna air it out pretty soon. As soon as we finish with the video, we're working on the video right now as we speak. Yeah.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Can you share any specific obstacles you had to overcome on your path to becoming an artist such as yourself?
Well, uh, yeah, I had a pretty rough life. That's one of the reasons why I would love to write my life story in a book, and uh, just allow everybody the opportunity to see how powerful the Holy Spirit is. Because without the Holy power, the Holy Spirit and the God, I wouldn't be talking to you guys right now. Because my life had a lot of dangerous paths. As I mentioned before, I grew up in the ghetto. It was a roughest neighborhood that you can think in LA, and back in the late '60s and early '70s. It was totally different. I had to earn my respect, but it's a good thing that my older brother, he was the champion of Mexico in '67, I believe. He took me to the gym when I was really, really like 6 years old, early in my life, and I learned to defend myself, and that helped me a lot. Along with,
Hmm.
as I mentioned, the Holy Ghost, because without Him, I mean, uh, there's a lot of stories that I could tell that they're unbelievable, and I'm gonna write in my I want to write in my book.
Absolutely. That's amazing, man. I need you to do that because we want to have you come back when you get the book finished. You know what I'm saying? So you can talk
I would
about it.
definitely
You know
love
what I
that.
mean?
I would definitely
That'll
love
happen.
that very much. I would
Mm-hmm.
definitely love that very much. And you know, this type of things that we're doing right now, that you guys are allowing me to come into the show and everything. It just kind of feeds the flame, you know, that for me to continue and keep searching for that ultimate goal, which is to write my book,
Absolutely.
and hopefully, you know, my songs are likable.
Yeah, absolutely. Can you tell us about your most memorable performance?
Yeah, you know, they asked me to do my song at a popular restaurant here, Camarón Pelao, and they talked me into it, and I did it, and it was wonderful, great experience.
So
Have
that was your
you
first. Oh, excuse me. Go ahead.
have you had any naysayers when you told them you were going to start your music career? C-
Um,
Because
yeah, yeah,
yeah. And how did
yes. I
you handle
mean,
your naysayers?
um, I beg your pardon. What are you trying to? What do you mean by that?
You know, like how to when I was growing up before, when me and Blue were in the music business, I had a lot of family members like always on me telling me, you know, you're not going to make it in that business.
Oh, yeah, I get it. You know, it's funny that you asked me that question and you tell me what you really meant. Yeah, you know, I want to say about 15 years ago, you know, I wanted to start a family business with my kids. You know, they were teenagers, and I have some beautiful daughters. You know, and they were, you know, like 15, 19, and 21, and I gathered all of them, and we had a few meetings, you know, with the family. I told them, you know, I wanted to get into the entertainment business, and you know, my songs that they would, you know, they would be famous someday. But they thought I was crazy. They thought I was crazy, and after about 2 or 3 meetings, I just called it off because nobody really gave interest. And you know, yeah, a lot of times, you know, when I'm singing my songs, I'm singing one of my songs, and you know, like around the house, I remember, you know, I used to sing my songs as you know, as if it was like a little mini concert, and my kids, my daughters, and my sons, they would always keep telling me, "Oh, that's enough, Dad. Shut up, shut up." And then I would finally shut up and just walk away, take a little cruise in my old cars. And when I come back to the house, it was funny because I would hear them from the outside singing my songs.
Wow.
Yeah,
So they
yeah. So
learning
that
the
was that.
songs. I get you. Yeah, you singing
That
them,
that
but
was
they learning
that.
them, but they want you to stop, and then you come back, you hear them singing.
They just wanted to make me
That's
feel bad or something, you know,
great.
not give me the fuel. But you know, when you believe in yourself, and when you just know inside of you that you're doing something right, and you're listening to your gut feeling and your heart, I think you know, you should go for it. You know.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I heard you speak on cars. So was that your bomb? They call them
That's my
bombs. What year was
1950.
that?
That's my 1950 Dodge Coronet. It was
Wow.
actually my dad actually loaned me the money to buy that car. I had to pay him later. He wasn't all, you know, enthusiastic about it, but you know, I like old cars, and I had sold the other previous cars that I had. I don't know if you saw the picture of the video on YouTube. The old car, that's my 1959 Jaguar that I bought myself when I turned 21. Um, and yeah, I've always, if I don't have an old car, man, I'm missing something.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, you keep saying you don't consider yourself a singer, but I want to say when I saw your video, it was refreshing for me to
Oh,
hear your
thank you very
song
much. Thank you
because
so much.
because you're being original, you're being true to yourself, and I'm just tired of hearing everybody trying to sound like somebody else. And you're carving out your own lane, and I just wanted to say thank you for that. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Absolutely.
It really makes me feel good, and gosh, I'm speechless.
Wow. How amazing. Greatness on display, ladies and gentlemen. You got Bernie Munoz in the house. We told you he was coming through. He's sitting down with us to have this conversation, and we appreciate him as well. Stilo, he makes
Yes,
beats, and that's why I asked you, did you ever make a song to a hip hop beat? I was just trying to make the collaboration come together, you know.
Yeah. To be honest with you, I haven't finished the songs that are hip hop versions, but we're working on it. Me and Seth Moses, we're gonna be working hard to come up with some nice rhythms and just take advantage of the beautiful love and life that the Lord provides for us, and just be grateful and work hard.
and Mr. Munoz, is there any particular artist that you would like to work with?
Oh, most definitely. I would like to work with Santana. Yeah, that's like I said, my Don't Need Nobody wasn't intended to be and incorporated in his music, but it just happened, and I had a dream of being on stage with him, and uh, who knows, maybe it'll come true.
Has
Yes,
anybody
sir.
Wow.
ever told you you kind of look like Carlos Santana?
Yeah, it looks a little bit.
Lots lots of people tell me that. Yeah, especially when I wear my tango, my hat. Yeah, I get a lot of that, and that also makes me feel good because I mean he's a great personage, and my hats off to him.
He's a legend.
He
Santana
sure
is
is
a
a
legend.
living legend, a living legend. Yes, indeed.
So
Do you
if you
play
were
any instruments? Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Very little,
no,
very little. I mean, I could do some of my songs in the guitar, but I don't consider myself a singer or a guitar player.
well, if you were stranded on an island and you can only take one album, but it cannot be yours, what album would that be?
It would definitely be Carlos Santana, the one album that he brought out in 1970 or yeah, 69 well he played at the California Jam in 1969, I believe. I was already there in California, but I was a little too young. But yeah, that album really hit good. Um, Black Magic Woman, Oye Como Va, um, some great songs in that album. And for me, as I was growing up as a kid, and being from Mexico, not speaking, barely learning to speak English, it really motivated me to hear these songs in Spanish playing in the English stations. It just blew my mind, and it just made me really powerful.
What was that album called? You remember? Was it the
I think it
Santana
was
or
called Santana.
Santana? Right?
Yeah,
I
I think
remember.
it's
Yeah,
called
it was
Santana.
Santana. Yeah. And obviously, he's got a lot of greats. I mean, he tied the record with Michael Jackson, I think, in 2010 for when he came out with Smooth
Smooth.
album.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That was
yeah,
amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, when I see
Wow.
yeah.
that happen, I'm like, wow, that's
And his songs, they just keep playing them. Oye Como Va, it's an original. Top of the chart.
oh yeah,
Mm. Mm.
still going strong
Great.
now to this
It's
day.
still going strong. Yes, it is.
Wow, that's amazing.
How do you handle creative blocks or writer blocks?
Um, I really don't know what you mean by that.
So like when you get in the studio and you hear a beat and you start to try to write, but it's nothing there. You can't get it. It's like a block. How do you
Oh, I
handle that?
see. Well, usually when I get in that situation, what I do is just again try to be myself, try to be smooth, and try to be and spontaneous. And usually that gets me out of it.
Okay, beautiful. That's
But
right. I mean, as long as you stay with
you
it,
know,
you don't give up. You just continue to work at it
sometimes
until something come through.
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you got to be creative and get and be. like freestylers too, you know.
The freestylist, yes, you're
Yes.
absolutely right.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's good to write. It's good to write, you know, and get to know the lyrics really good. You know, and it's good to try to listen to what your in inside, you know, is telling you. You know, what your inner
Yeah.
spirit is telling you.
Yeah.
So, what is your creative process? Do you already go in with the ideal and your songs written? Do you go in with an ideal and wait for the music, then write to it? What's your process?
Both, both. I wrote "Talk to Me" out of the blues because I was listening to what's going on. Marvin Gaye, my my significant other had gone on a trip, and I was by myself, and I feel kind of nostalgic. And you know, I listened to the song. I came up with "Talk to Me," and um, everybody when I sing, and even though I don't have a great voice, or I'm not a singer, they like it. They like it.
Mm, mm, great.
So, so that's pretty
So
dope.
if you could tell a young youth right now who might be watching this anything, positive panning forward towards the future, what would it be?
Well, first and foremost, I would like to just give everybody the advice to try to shoot straight. You know, be a good person, and second of all, you know, believe in yourself, and always never do anything you can't sleep with. You know.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
That's great
Absolutely.
advice.
Yes, it is. So, hey, it's been a plum pleasing pleasure having you on the show. We
Oh
can keep
man,
going
let's.
on with questions, but I know you in the studio. I don't know if you're going to be working on any music tonight. Um, but it's been a pleasure, man, having you on. I am so honored and humbled to have you here tonight on the Shiznit Talent TV. You're more than welcome to come back. You are a friend and buddy and family member now. So hey, you can always come back whenever you get some new music together and you want to share it with us. We're gonna share it with the world, and definitely, it's all good. It's all love.
Thank
Hmm.
you, man. I feel very honored to be on your show and to have met you guys. And um, lots of love and respect. And um,
Absolutely.
geez, yes, I would love to come back anytime you guys would like to have me on your show. I would definitely be honored. And you know, nothing but humbleness and gratefulness to
Okay.
uh, everyone alive in this world, and most of all to the Lord.
Absolutely. We put him first too over here on the Shiznit Talent TV. So any last words for him, Miss C Note?
Before we go, is there anything you want to cover that we didn't cover for the past 50 minutes?
Um, No, no. I think the world is wonderful. I want to give something to the world. I want to give some positive messages and positive vibes and music. And I love you all. I love everybody.
Love you
I
too.
love this world, and you know, I wish that everybody felt the same way I feel.
Much
Hmm.
love and much respect.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Since
sir.
you know, the feeling is very mutual for you guys. Um, Love and respect for everybody that listen. May the Lord be with us all the time. And like I said, don't do nothing that you cannot sleep with.
That's
Yeah,
right.
Mr. Munoz, yes, I would like to, give you thanks for coming through here, hanging out with us today on the Shiznit. And we love you here. Like Blue Rag said, Messino said, your family, your friend, you're more than welcome to come back when you're ready to do some more stuff with us here. You're always welcome to come back. And before you go, we wish you the best on your road of on your journey for in your music career, sir. And que Dios lo bendiga.
Igualmente, the feelings is very mutual. Okay, I'll
Yes,
be
sir.
glad and honored to see you guys again soon.
All right. Peace, love,
Hasta
and
la
respect.
vista.
I salute you, my brother. Thank
Hasta
you.
la vista.
Come
Lots of
again.
love. Bye bye.
Love you. Peace. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't know where Stilo went. We ain't gone, Stilo. He'll be back.
No,
Oh, there
Stilo's
you go. I
here.
told you,
I'm
you
right here.
magically, okay, you magically jumped out and jumped back in. That's beautiful.
It kicked me out and pushed me right back in. I don't know why. That,
Wow.
that's crazy, but it's all good.
Amazing, amazing. God is good, though. It was a great, another
Yeah,
classic. Man. Full of energy, full of, you know what I'm saying? A good positive vibe. I like it. I like it. I like it. That was cool. That was cool. Something different. We're gonna bring you all types of talent. I mean, hey, it is what it is. That's what it's gonna always be right here on the She Is Nia Talent TV. Man, what y'all think?
I like it. It was different. I'm tired of listening to everybody who sound alike. Everybody wants to sound like the who's hot. And so I
Mm-hmm.
like it. I like it because he's different and he stayed true to himself. And we need more artists like that.
man.
Absolutely.
Said his what was it? His uncle or his grandfather was the man. He's got that in his blood, man. He's a talented
It's in the
person. It's in his
very
Yeah.
talented.
DNA,
Def,
man. You know, that's why.
definitely on the level of writing and yeah, coming together with those
Like
kind of
he
songs.
said, just like he was saying, he mentioned it like 2 3 times, saying, you know, that he knows that he don't have a voice for singing, but people loving it, man. It's because it's the way he put it together, the way he's
Yeah.
doing it. You know what I mean? It's unique,
Mhm,
it's different, and he's being original with it. You know what I mean? And he ain't scared to
mhm.
do it. You know, being
It's
himself.
authentic and he confident. You're right. It's
Yeah,
authentic and he confident. You're absolutely right.
yeah.
Wow. Amazing, amazing, amazing.
He
Well,
said
it has been a great show. I love it, man, when God, lead us in the right direction and cover the show and make sure it's all, going in the right direction and the
yeah,
vibe is live. You know what I'm saying? Because we are the Live is Live on YouTube, the Shiznit Talent TV, the hardest working trio in the game. Y'all better recognize we got another hot show coming up tomorrow. We got a double header, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, dude, we got a double header. We got nephew Michael. We've been talking about getting him up here since we started this thing, and we got him, ladies and gentlemen. God is so good to the Shiznit Talent TV. We just want to let everybody know that. Hey, and then the other one, who do we got, Stilo? Give it to him, man.
Chris the Glove Taylor.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. If y'all don't know who it is, go look him up right now. He'll be here tomorrow. Tomorrow, we got 2 shows lined up. So you're going to have to come to one, bam, and we're going to get through
Yeah,
that one, make it a nice, successful show, and then we're going to pop in with the double header and bring you my man live tomorrow, pushing the line of respect, giving homage to the legends. Did you hear what I'm saying? That's what
wow.
we do over here on the Shiznit Talent TV. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, I'm just agreeing with you. You know what I mean? Like, just agreeing. Wow, it's amazing. It's good. We
I
loving it
told
over
you it was
here.
gonna be an abundance of talent.
Oh
I
yeah,
told you it was gonna start coming in like the river, man, flowing. And now we going up. You see, we going up and up and up. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get stuck at the top and we ain't
mm,
gonna be able to come down because there's gonna be so much going on. And I'm just putting it in the atmosphere so it can be, grabbed on. You understand what I'm saying? And snatched right on up. You
there
know
you
what
go.
I'm saying? Yeah, manifest it, bring it into fruition. You
Mm,
did. I want to thank everybody, Bay Leaf, everybody that's up in there, Rich and Ruthless. We doing things on a whole nother level around here, man. Shiznit Talent TV going all the way up, and we ain't gonna come down when we get stuck. We going to the hemisphere with this one. Yeah, but it's been a great show. We're gonna get on and get ready to get up out of here. Do you got that political pressure one time? And then that you know what I love at the end. Talk to me. While she get that up, we're gonna definitely keep y'all right here. I thank everybody for showing up. Everybody. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. It's a plum
yes,
pleasing
sir.
pleasure to have all y'all show up nightly
Let me
as
rap.
we do this. But here we go.
Yeah, it's political
This is
pressure.
dope.
There's too much shit going on in the world right now. Much y'all roll you up one. Blow a joint with your boy JD. I ain't bullshitting. No, hell no. Shit. I I want you to stop and think for a minute. Separate the government from your religion. Now separate religion from your day-to-day life. It ain't no more pressure. It ain't no more strife. Red pill or blue pill, what the fuck is the difference? When these motherfuckers really want to rule your existence, want to tell a fucking woman what to do with her body, even if she get raped and sent to a lobby. You crackers moving backwards with this hillbilly shit. And niggas make it easy when we on silly shit. Why y'all killing fucking brothers when they ain't the ops? Think you run with your Glock when the cops at the blocks. Black lives matter, period. But fuck all that protesting shit like some idiots. Link with the natives, the essays, the Asians. Create a lane for ourselves in this nation.
Pressures, media fake, fabrications, you can see the hate. Propaganda got their own agendas, misleading the public for their own interests. If you feel me, can I get a witness? Oh, I want justice while we live in all this violence. I won't be silenced. 2502, and I know what to do.
They wonder what we mad at. We want a 40, fuck up you, I'm in a Cadillac. Profile, cause I keep a G style. I ain't with that widow shit, my destiny, this is a child. Wow, they hit us with that stimmy. But pull up at that Roscoe's and niggas like, give me that cocaine. Get down over gold chain. Pinky rain in the crime scene tainted, man. From Hub City to the shop, we on the same thing. Queens niggas, Philly killers, feeling all my pain. Gorilla chill, one of the last at the round table. A full blast on smash like Cain and Abel. Niggas jealous of my pedigree, but let it be some drama. I could put that on my mama, but you still believe the bull that they feed us. Best to put your faith in Allah, Buddha, or Jesus.
Media fake, fabrications, you can see the hate. Propaganda got their own agendas, misleading the public for their own interests. If you feel me, can I get a witness? Oh, I want justice while we live in all this violence. I won't be silenced. 2502.
Hey Chris,
and we know
it's the same old story with the guns and dope. And nigga, I ain't gonna lie, Obama gave me some hope. He got the homies in the pen like it's our turn now. They touch my nigga, we gon' burn this bitch down. But just the other day, I seen a sister get shot by a military looking ass, racist ass cop. Just a routine traffic stop. One black woman, 5 bastard ass cops. I had a tear in my eye when she died. Watched her go cry as she stared at the sky. And Joe and his hoe, they both gotta go. It's a lot we don't see and a lot they don't show. And Roe v. Wade, it's just another play for that white man who know we gotta repopulate. See they numbers getting showed and he's scared. I only got 2 words, be prepared.
Political pressures, media fake, fabrications, you can see the hate. Propaganda got their own agendas, misleading the public for their own interests. If you feel me, can I get a witness? Oh, I want justice while we live in all this violence. I won't be silenced. 2502, and we know what to do. Oh yeah, stop all this killing, looting, shooting. We need to protect our children and the government. You got to do better. Our kids are our future. And we got to do better. Better, better, better. We got to do better, better, better. We got to do better, better, better. We got to do better. Better, better, better. We got to do better, better, better. We got to do better, better, better. We got to do better, 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 better. We got to do better, better, better. We got to do it.
Oh yeah, you already know we got to do better out there. So just take heed to that right there. Hey, while we going at it, please put that thank you, Jesus, and we're gonna go and get up out of here. You did. I love you for that, Miss. Thank you, ma'am. What's going down, ladies and gentlemen? Right here, we gotta thank Jesus for this, man.
On the scene.
Blessing on top of blessings. Yes. If you get that up, we're gonna just maintain, get it going.
What'd you say?
I thank you, Jesus. That's Dillinger, and we up out of here. Gotta do better. Gotta do better.
Lift your hands, give them praise. Lord God in heaven, I thank you for my
soul. I just want you to know. From all the drive-by lies, caused by homicide, you saved lives. I just want to say, I thank the Lord for a clear mind, change your heart in bad times from the start. I say, only God can do it, making a way out of no way, giving God praise. I just say, don't you know it was, I can't live without, don't you know it was, I can't live without, don't you know it was, I knew it was. Lift your hands, give them praise, 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 praise. Lift your hands, give them praise, 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 praise. In the church say, the righteous. The foundation. Say, like that, like that. Never that, never that. My God is an awesome God through all. Even when I stumble and fall, I say, my mother prayed for me, showed me and preached me the word. That's all I heard, so I gotta say, my spirit, soul, and body is on one accord. I say, praise the Lord. I say, if you believe in faith, there's nothing God won't do for you. Hey, yo, that's true. Ooh, don't you know it was, I can't live without. Don't you know it was, I can't live without. Don't you know it was, I knew it was. Lift your hands, give them praise, 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 praise. Lift your hands, give them praise, 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 praise. Call him up, and tell God what you want. Call him up, and tell the Lord what you want. Call him up, and tell God what you want. Call him up, and tell the Lord what you want. Call him up, and tell God what you want. Call him up, and tell Jesus what you want. Call him up, and tell God what you want. Call him up. Don't you know it was, I can't live without. Don't you know it was, I can't live without. Don't you know it was, I knew it was. Lift your hands, give them praise, 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 praise. Lift your hands, give them praise, 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 praise. And the church says, the righteous. The foundation. Say, like that, like that. Never that, never that.
Oh yeah, you already know what that was. I thank you, Jesus, by Dash Diligent. Hey, it is what it is. That's what it's gonna always be right here on the Shiz-Nit Talent TV. Hey, it's been a great show tonight. Another classic. I want to thank everybody for showing up and showing out with us. Hey, we had a great time with Bernie MUNOZ. SOY can soy. Y'all go check his video out on YouTube. Doing real well. Hey, got nothing but love over here. He will be back to share more with us. And so y'all stick around for that. But we do got a double header tomorrow. And we want y'all to come through tomorrow. It's going all the way up. And we ain't coming down long. We ain't coming down, y'all. And for real. Hey, what y'all gotta say going out of here? Get the people some last words and we're gonna go on
I
the
just want to.
battle.
I didn't get a chance to thank Jerry Blaze Bay yesterday. Just want to say thank you.
Okay,
And for
thank you. Mm-hmm.
and much love and much respect for everybody. Thanks for dropping by.
Absolutely. Absolutely, absolutely. Stilo,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, much love to everybody that came through, like we always do. And tell someone you love, someone that you close to you, tell them you love them, and keep God first and keep it pushing. Much love, respect.
absolutely. Now, with that being said, y'all already know what to do. Is your talent boo boo or is it the shit? We need y'all to bring that talent, huh? Let us hear, let us see it, let us feel it. We want to know if you got what it takes to be the next one. With that being said, the Shiznit Talent TV is going all the way up. And ladies and gentlemen, I need everybody to stay rooted in love, stay rooted in truth, stay rooted in faith. Because even if you're going through darkness, you can come out on the other side of that darkness shining, and that's your light. God's love, greatness on display, a life of victory every day for everybody. We got a doubleheader coming up tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. I need all y'all to show up and make sure y'all hit us with a little donation if you can, because we're gonna make sure it go to a great cause for the show in a real way. I love y'all. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace, love, and respect. And it's all good.